I had this relationship with God that I desired to grow in, but I would say, if I'm honest, what I desired even more than that was love and approval from people. But I felt this loneliness of feeling like there was nowhere I really truly belonged. I went off to college at Washington State University. I ended up meeting a couple guys that lived in my dorm my freshman year that were involved in this ministry called Crew. And I quickly realized there was something different about the way that they were living their lives. God used the ministry of Crew to really help me grow in this faith that I had and really experience God's deep love for me in a new and transformational way.
College was such a pivotal time in my life and in my faith. I got connected with the ministry of Crew in my junior year of college. I grew up in the church, but I had no tools on how to actually talk with other people about Jesus. I just thought it was this weird topic, like you're supposed to talk about God, but like no one actually gives you tools to care for people really well. And so that was what was so significant for me in college, was actually starting to get language.
After I graduated college, I decided to give a year of doing full-time college ministry because I loved it. I did it while I was a student, so why not trust God and do it after I graduated?
Through that year, I would just say I just fell in love with it. Just for the two of us, it was fun to get to do that together. So much of, wanting to embody and articulate the gospel to people is asking them, what do you know about Jesus? Like, what did you kind of grow up believing? And I think increasingly, just people didn't grow up knowing much. And so it's not even that they have this picture of who Jesus is that we're kind of reshaping, but a lot of times it's I don't know who Jesus is. We say often that Jesus is for the all, but he's also for the every. And so when we think about going to every campus, we think about going to every student, every people group that's on every campus, I think we're just constantly in prayer and constantly hopeful that God is using believers on campus to go to the all and to go to the every. And we just want to be open-handed and be excited and expectant that God will continue to use us, continue to point us to the people on campus that he is at work in their lives.
People are always like, oh wow, you're a missionary to college students, you must be great at this. And I think the big thing is, I think what we just learned is how to listen. Everybody can learn how to listen. And if you learn how to listen and then be able to articulate what Jesus says about the hurts that people are experiencing, to the brokenness that they have, or even to the hostility towards Jesus, getting beneath the surface and you realize, well, they've had this bad experience in the past that's really shaping what they believe now. But if you just listen to that, you help build all these bridges towards the gospel and towards people.